News Radio with Mason County Forest Festival coming up this weekend. Facets of the Forest is the theme, the 75th annual Mason County Forest Festival, and one of the great events that has been going on for a long time on the Sunday of Forest Festival is the car show-off. Shelton High School NJROTC Booster Club hosts one of the largest one-day shows here in the Pacific Northwest, and hundreds of cars come into Shelton to show themselves off. Sirius James, Helen Thompson, and Alexis Young are all in studio with us here this morning. Good morning, y'all. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you here. And Helen, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about the car show, and then we'll get into the details and the streets that it's going to be on here.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the 29th year of the Shelton Car Show-Off. Well, we didn't start it. It was started 29 years ago. We've been doing it for about 10 years, and it is a fundraiser for the NJROTC Booster Club. And we do lots of great things with that money. Currently, we're looking at sending about 7 cadets to the Navy Leadership Academy in Oregon, and a total of about 10 to the Northwest Youth Leadership Conference at Pacific Lutheran University. That's a joint fundraising effort between the Booster Club and with the help of retired Major General James McElroy.
It's talking more about this, Sirius. Alexis, tell me a little bit about your involvement with NJROTC. How long have you guys been in the program? Alexis, let's start with you.
So this is my 3rd year in the program, and currently, after a couple of months ago, we had our annual military inspection and our change of command, and I was appointed as the commanding officer.
All right, congratulations.
So, thank you. That'll extend into next year for most of my senior year before it gets switched over again.
So you 3 years plus now the officer commanding, and sounds like you like the program. What have you gotten out of NJROTC?
I mean, NJROTC, it kind of gets this misconception of everyone there wants to be in the military, and it's all about the military, but it really gives you a lot of really important life skills. Beforehand, before I had joined as a freshman, I was kind of a lot more nervous, and just everyday interaction around school was a little bit difficult for me. And so being in this program has really opened me up to being able to take the initiative to just go and do things and interact with people and kind of learning how to work both in a group and independently.
Sirius, same thing for you?
Yes, I've been in the program 3 years. After change of command, I was appointed as the executive officer, so second command to Cadet Young. And the program's done for me. I'd say it instills a certain sense of confidence in a lot of students. It can take somebody who's not as great as in public speaking, or just working with other people and working in groups and shaping them up into stronger leaders, stronger individuals, and stronger citizens.
Wow, that's awesome. Helen, I know you've worked with the NJROTC for a long time and seen many kids go up through the ranks, and kind of echo those sentiments about what you've seen from the beginning, first time they show up to the graduation ceremony?
Yes, I have. You know, my daughter was the first one of my children that was in the program, and that was back in 2009. And I've seen, hundreds of students come through this program, and it's amazing. I still help at freshman orientation camp, and I've seen both of these two as freshmen, and just to get to see them, how they grow and develop, is just really amazing.
The car show is on Olympic Highway North, and it's closing the roads, and this is, over the years, has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. So you'll see cars from C Street all the way down, or even before that?
Yeah, we'll go from C to K, so we have 8 blocks. Jeez. And we have put as many as 423 cars up there.
Wow, that's really
so
cool.
we're hoping for a good turnout, and the weather's going to be good.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be nice.
So we should have.
Sirius, hold up that trophy there. This is what the people get there, some of the hardware, as there's 35 different categories. And so I'm sure you guys have been to the car show the last couple of years. What are your favorites when it comes to these, when you're looking at these cars? You guys have any favorites?
I don't know. I like a lot of the car clubs that come by, like there'll be like Corvette clubs. So basically, these guys roll up, and there's just like 20 Corvettes rolling one in after another just come in. And I love when those guys, these clubs come in. And a lot of people like they've got the restored classics, like seeing like these 1950s, Chevy Bel Airs just rolling in.
Yeah,
it's great to see.
That's awesome.
Even before being an ROTC, my dad is very much a car guy, and so I've gone in years past. And I really know nothing about cars, but I really like seeing the ones that have the themes,
Sure.
and they have little props and stuff like that.
Yeah. I know exactly some of the cars you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
cool.
I've seen those over the years. So it starts at 10 for folks to come and walk up and down Olympic Highway North. I'll be there playing music and making announcements. And then at 11, the judges have a very tough job as they'll be walking around in their various categories. And then at 2, we'll start the awards presentation to see who's going to pick up some of the top honors for the 29th annual Mason County Forest Festival Car Show Off, 10 to 3 on Olympic Highway North, and then after 3 the roads are reopened. Everybody's able to pass around and get through, so it's very nice.
Yes, and just a reminder, this is another free Forest Festival event for spectators. Cars that want to come and register their cars, it's $20 per vehicle, and otherwise it's a nice day of lots of free family fun.
Yeah, it's a great way to talk about the cars and hear old stories and things like that when it comes to the hundreds of cars. And car show folks, they wake up on that Sunday morning and they look at the weather, and if it looks nice or they are presuming it's going to be nice, they go, well, we're heading to Shelton today.
Yep.
Time for the car show.
And they come from miles away.
What's kind of the furthest ones that you've seen?
Last year we had about 8 cars come up from Salem.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a trek.
That's a big thing.
Yep.
It's a big piece of Americana, too, when you get communities together.
Yeah, you get these car shows. And like you were saying, when the Corvette clubs or just the clubs come in, and if you're driving on the highways and you start to see them come in, you go, man, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You just gotta get involved. and
Just
check it
follow
out.
them.
Just follow the cars to Olympic Highway North. What about parking for folks? The side streets?
Side streets, it's a huge residential area, so there's plenty of spectator parking up there.
Very cool. Sirius, Helen, Alexis, good to talk with y'all, and we'll see you on Sunday for the car show.
Yeah.